Hello guys and welcome to an NGB video review. I'm Ben and I'm joined by Jonny.
Hello, Ben.
Hello Jonny. You have been playing Hyrule Warriors.
Yes, you left me hanging there. I wondered where you were going with it.
I was giving a suspenseful pause. Definitely not because I almost forgot the name of the game.
No.
But it's the deluxe edition, I believe, which is the Switch port.
I believe it's called Definitive Edition.
Definitive Edition. Okay.
It is this thing that Nintendo are doing now where, like, they've got all these games on the Wii U. No one really played them. So they're like, don't forget, we actually made good games in this little time period where no one paid attention to us.
Yeah.
So they've re-released it with all the DLC, like they did for Mario Kart 8 and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Was there some others? There isn't there?
There's loads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically all of the Wii U games.
All the Wii U games, you can now get on Switch and actually play them. And yeah, so I've been playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and because this is like the third release now, isn't it? Because it was out on Wii U. And then it was out on the new 3DS.
Oh, of course, yeah. I kept forgetting that it was out on the 3DS.
Every 2 years they re-release this game.
Yeah.
It's the new Skyrim.
It'll be on tablets and all sorts before you know it.
Microwaves, yeah.
Yeah.
So so this is the first time I've played it, and actually it's the first time I've played, because it's kind of a hybrid of the Zelda IP and the Dynasty Warriors universe. I've never played Dynasty Warriors before. It never really appealed to me. It didn't look like my bag, really.
No.
No, it looked a bit like there was a lot going on. And
Okay.
But I really like Zelda and that world. So I got in on this one. I jumped in. Real ground floor, third release of it, 4 years late. And it's really good. I like it. At first I was like, this could be a bit boring. 'Cause it's just... Zelda games are usually quite deep, aren't they? There's a lot of adventuring and stuff, and items and stuff, and puzzles and whatnot. And this one, it's just hacking and slashing.
Okay.
But it's very good hacking and slashing.
Cool.
They've nailed that hacking and slashing really well.
Okay.
It's really fancy, Ben. You can do lots of juggling and stuff, and you can do a lot of fancy combos with just 2 buttons, and you can switch between characters, and they've all got very tailored special moves and stuff, and special combos that feels right. It feels like it goes with each character that you've got. A lot of characters in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's going to be plot heavy, I guess.
No. From what I've determined, it seems like, right, I'm ready to be corrected on this, but it seems like at the start, Princess Zelda has a bad dream about some evil stuff, and then the evil stuff happens, and that's basically it.
Right.
As far as I can tell, that's the plot. But it is good, though. I like it. It's a good excuse to do some fighting in that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, obviously, it's on the Switch. I've seen some reports that it doesn't run particularly well, but from what I understand...
I saw that as well. I saw people saying it was a bit choppy, but I've not had that.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw people saying it got a bit choppy on handheld, but no, I've been playing it not only in handheld as well as on dock mode, but also in co-op as well. So there's loads of shit going on. And it's been fine. I've never had a problem with it.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good then. So overall,
yep,
bit of a different take on Zelda, but it's not necessarily a Zelda game.
It's not really. I mean, it looks like one at first glance because you've got that familiar camera angle and you've got the characters and whatnot. It looks like a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Not really a Zelda game, but yeah, it's great. I've been into it. It's yeah, cut this bit out because I'm just thinking about what I'm going to say next.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll do different game modes and stuff. Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So it's got the standard story mode,
which
is called Legend mode, which is as far as the story mode goes, it's kind of an excuse to take you around the kind of familiar Zelda territories. What's the volcano called? Is that Mount Doom or something, or Mount Death?
Mount Doom isn't Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, what's the volcano called in Zelda? It takes you through there. And the Deku tree and everything, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's good. And there's also adventure mode, which is it does this thing which is pretty cool, where it kind of like goes for the nostalgia a bit. And like on the loading screen, you get a little vignette of 8-bit Zelda sort of trotting along and defeating an enemy and stuff.
Okay.
And on the adventure mode, it really hammers that. And like you kind of work from a big pixelated map, a la Game Boy Color kind of era.
Yeah.
And you pick a square, you do the battle in that square, and then you can that links you to the next few squares and stuff, and on and on. And you kind of go to take over the map by doing that. So that's good fun. It's like a different way of playing the same game, really.
Yeah.
And that's good fun.
That sounds really cool.
It is really cool.
I could get behind this, I think.
Yeah, and there's a free mode as well where you can kind of just pick go back to do any scenario and pick a character to use doing that scenario with. There's also the other bit, I've forgotten the name of it, the extra bit where it's got like the little boss rush bits.
Okay.
And you can do, and also it's got a mode called Ganon's Fury where you just play as big Ganon, like 30-foot Ganon, and just smash stuff. So that's good.
That sounds like the perfect stress reliever.
It's good. It's kind of padding out a bit, but it's not bad padding out. It's good padding out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good way to make it feel a bit more, give it a bit more longevity.
No, that sounds awesome. I'm definitely intrigued to see what happens with that, because I like, similar to you. I've not played. I've not really played any of the Dynasty Warriors games before, but that definitely sounds interesting. So
it's a good gateway into it, yeah.
Yeah, I might go check this one out.
Yeah, it's a game that makes you feel sort of it's a bit of a power trip as well, because like a lot of the enemies you get in waves, and like they're very easy to defeat. Like it's kind of one-hit kill jobs.
Yeah,
and then you get obviously sort of slightly bigger mini bosses and stuff in there as well.
Okay,
but like with all the combos and with you can just fly through waves of enemies with one combo. Yeah, it makes you feel sort of a bit cool.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically a Zelda game that's not a Zelda game. That's also a Dynasty Warriors game that isn't quite a Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah, you can choose between using Zelda controls and Dynasty Warriors controls at the start as well.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so you can kind of I guess for fans of either franchise, that's your kind of entry point in. Make it a bit more palatable.
Okay.
Rather than having to learn a new control system. I went for Zelda, obviously, but yeah, rather than having to learn a new control system, you can just go with what you know already. So that's pretty cool.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So that is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to get the name right, because there's so many different editions of things. There's Deluxe, there's Definitive, there's all sorts.
Yeah, I think the 3DS one was called Legend Edition, I think.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors on the Nintendo Switch gets a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. 8 out of 10. Very good.
8 out of 10. Very good. There we go.
Enjoyable. Perfect for the Switch as well, because obviously it's not a super deep game. It's not hacking and slashing, so you can pick it up 5 minutes at a time, 10 minutes at a time. Works very well for that. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you ever so much for joining me, Johnny, and hopefully that might have persuaded a few people to pick it up on the Nintendo Switch. More detail in the written review on the website if you fancy that as well. Absolutely. Link in the description for that one. Right. Well, that's going to do us. We will see you next time for some more video reviews. Do like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. All of that. We'll see you next time. Very good. Bye. Bye.